Have you ever wondered what makes a simple spice worth more than its weight in gold? Today, we're diving into the world of red gold, the most expensive spice on the planet, saffron. Why does a kilogram of these tiny red threads cost anywhere from $5,000 to a staggering $10,000? Stick around, because the answer is a fascinating story of delicate flowers, back-breaking labor, and ancient history. First, let's understand what saffron actually is. It's not a seed, not a root, and not a leaf. Saffron threads are the stigmas, the female part, of a beautiful purple flower called the crocus sativus. Each delicate flower produces only 3 of these vibrant crimson stigmas. Just 3. To get 1 single kilogram of saffron, you need to harvest somewhere between 150,000 and 200,000 individual crocus flowers. Imagine a football field absolutely covered in these purple blooms. That's roughly the number of flowers you need just to produce 2 pounds of this precious spice. The sheer volume of flowers required is mind-boggling, and that's just the beginning of the story. The next major factor is the harvesting process itself. The crocus sativus has an incredibly short flowering season, typically lasting only 1 to 3 weeks a year, usually in the autumn. During this brief window, the flowers must be picked by hand, and it has to be done in the morning, before the sun gets too hot and causes the delicate flowers to wilt. This isn't a job for machines. The flowers are too fragile, and the stigmas within are too precious. So, skilled workers have to bend down and carefully pluck each flower, one by one. But the work doesn't stop there. After the flowers are harvested, another incredibly tedious and delicate task begins: the separation of the stigmas from the flower. This is also done entirely by hand. Can you picture it? Someone sitting for hours, meticulously tweezing out those 3 tiny red threads from thousands upon thousands of purple flowers. It's an art form that requires immense patience and a gentle touch. This labor-intensive process is what makes up a huge portion of saffron's final cost. Think about it. It can take around 40 hours of intense manual labor just to produce a single kilogram of high-quality saffron. Now, where does this magical spice come from? While many countries cultivate saffron, over 90% of the world's production comes from Iran. The arid climate and specific soil conditions there are perfect for the saffron crocus. Other countries like India, Greece, Morocco, and Spain also produce saffron, each with its own unique characteristics in flavor and aroma. But none can match the sheer scale of Iran's production. This geographical concentration also plays a role in its price. Any issues in the primary growing region, whether it's weather-related like a drought or geopolitical instability, can severely impact the global supply and send prices soaring. So we've covered the insane number of flowers needed and the back-breaking labor involved. But there's more. After the stigmas are painstakingly separated, they must be dried. This step is crucial for preserving the saffron and concentrating its unique flavor, aroma, and color. The drying process has to be controlled perfectly. If it's too hot, the volatile oils that give saffron its amazing aroma will evaporate. If it's not dried enough, it can spoil. Traditionally, the stigmas are spread out over fine mesh screens and toasted over low heat or charcoal fires, a method that requires skill and constant attention. Modern methods might use controlled dehydrators, but the principle is the same. Precision is key. During drying, the saffron loses a lot of its weight. About 5 kilograms of fresh stigmas will yield only 1 kilogram of dried saffron. Another step where the final product shrinks in volume. With a product this valuable, you can bet there's a problem with fakes. The saffron market is unfortunately flooded with counterfeit and low-quality products. Unscrupulous sellers will mix in other materials to bulk up the weight. Things like corn, silk fibers, safflower, which looks similar but has no flavor. Or even dyed threads of coconut or horsehair have been found in fake saffron. Some will even dye low-grade saffron to make it look like the more desirable, vibrant red of high-quality saffron. This means that to get the real deal, you have to buy from reputable sources, and that authenticity comes with a price tag. The best saffron, known as Negin or Sargol grade, consists only of the deep red tips of the stigma, with no yellow style attached. This is the most potent and flavorful part, and of course, it's the most expensive. So, what are people even using this incredibly pricey spice for? Saffron is famous for its distinct flavor profile. It's slightly sweet, earthy, a little bitter, and floral, all at once. It's a key ingredient in many iconic dishes around the world, like Spanish paella, Italian risotto, Milanese, Indian biryani, and many Middle Eastern desserts and rice dishes. A tiny amount goes a long way. Just a few threads can transform a whole dish, imparting a beautiful golden yellow color and an unmistakable, luxurious aroma. Beyond its culinary uses, saffron has been treasured for thousands of years for its medicinal properties. Ancient civilizations, from the Egyptians to the Romans, used it as a perfume, a dye, and a medicine. Modern science is now catching up and studying its potential health benefits. Saffron is rich in antioxidants like crocin, which gives it that vibrant color and may have antidepressant effects, protect brain cells against progressive damage, and even improve memory. Some studies suggest it can act as a mood booster, help with PMS symptoms, and even act as an aphrodisiac. While more research is always needed, this long history as a powerful natural remedy adds to its mystique and value. So, let's recap the journey of this red gold. It starts with up to 200,000 flowers for a single kilogram. These flowers have a tiny, 3-week harvest window and must be picked by hand at dawn. Then, each of the 3 tiny stigmas must be plucked from the flower, again, by hand. This involves tens of hours of painstaking labor. The stigmas are then carefully dried, losing 80% of their weight in the process. The industry is concentrated in one primary region, making it vulnerable to supply shocks, and the high price attracts a huge counterfeit market, meaning a premium is paid for guaranteed quality. When you add it all up, the rarity, the intense labor, the specific climate needs, the risk, and its rich history, it's easy to see why saffron commands such an astronomical price. The next time you see a dish with that beautiful golden hue or catch that unique, intoxicating scent, you'll know it's not just a spice. It's the result of an incredible amount of human effort and a gift from a very special flower. It's a taste of history, a touch of luxury, and a testament to the fact that sometimes the most precious things really do come in very, very small packages. Thanks so much for watching and exploring the world of saffron with me. If you found this interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind our food. See you in the next one.